Good morning and welcome all of you to what may possibly be the last assemblage of more than 25 people in the Commonwealth of Kentucky in the year 2020. I'm Greg Stivers. I'm the Chief Judge of the United States District Court for the Western District of Kentucky. And it is my honor this morning to welcome you to the formal investiture of Justin Walker as our newest colleague on the bench here in the Western District. The first order of business is to acknowledge some of our special guests that are here today. First, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Secretary Elaine Chao. We have with us this morning United States Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, United States Court of Appeals Judges John Nalbandian and Amol Thapar, United States District Court Judges Clary Aboon, David Hale, Rebecca Jennings, Joseph McKinley, Tom Russell, and Charles Simpson from the Western District, and also from the Eastern District, Greg Van Tatenhove is here this morning. We've got magistrate judges, again for the Western District of Kentucky, Brent Brennenstuhl, Regina Edwards, Lanny King, Colin Lindsay, and bankruptcy judge Alan Stout. We also have Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron, United States Attorney Russell Coleman, University of Louisville Law Dean Colin Crawford, former White House Counsel Don McGahn, Commonwealth Attorney Tom Wine, and the rest of you. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We would ask you each to keep your ticket from this morning for the reception that will be held at the Gene Snyder Courthouse following the ceremony. Next, we have a prayer from Brother Francis Kirchner.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Next, we have a reading from Ann Walker.
The Massachusetts Constitution was written by John Adams. It is the world's oldest written constitution still in operation, and the 30th article of its first part explains why liberty depends upon the separation of powers. It states, "In the government of this Commonwealth, the legislative department shall never exercise the executive and judicial powers, or either of them. The executive shall never exercise the legislative and judicial powers, or either of them. The judicial shall never exercise the legislative and executive powers, or either of them, to the end that it may be a government of laws and not of men."
Next are remarks from Senator Mitch McConnell.